Tom Selleck confirms years of speculation. The cat of his dreams. Maybe Tom was going back to see the play because he was falling in love with Jilly Joan Mack, who played the lively Rumple Teaser. He was head over heels in love with her, so he chose to meet her and set up a date. It's clear that they got along well. Tom was trending. Almost everyone who grew up in the 1980s has heard of the American crime thriller series Magnum P.I. A lot of people wanted to be Tom Selleck or just wanted to be like him. The show was really the peak of his career. People magazine named him one of the 50 most beautiful men. The cat of his dreams. I think it's safe to say that after he and Ray broke up, the man was pretty lonely. His team knew how upset and lonely he was, so while they were shooting in London, they took him to see a play called Cats. It sounds like the play was so good that Tom watched it more than a dozen times. The actor must have thought it was right on. Mac finally got out of her deal with Cats, so she didn't have to stay in London any longer, so she could finally make time for a relationship with a hot A-list star. It didn't take long before we saw the beautiful couple everywhere together. Even better, they had a great time at the Emmys. The Magnum cameo. Tom Selleck's star power was so important to the success of Magnum P.I. that he had a say in many of the show's creative choices. He was so important to the whole project that on more than one occasion, he helped decide who to cast. Tom would have no choice but to cast Jilly Mack. The actress was finally seen in Rembrandt's Girl, where she played an English girl at a party. On the down low. After being together for 5 years, Tom and Jilly shocked their friends and fans by telling them they had quietly gotten married. They used the name Tom Jenkins and Susie Mark instead of their real names at the secret wedding, which took place at a 24-hour church in Lake Tahoe, Nevada. To avoid any possible legal problems, the couple finally said who they were right before they said their vows. Tom went above and beyond to protect their privacy. He insisted that only Polaroid pictures be taken so that no prints would get out by chance. David Immel, who was in charge of the ceremony, talked about the couple's worried excitement and how much Tom cared for Jilly. A year after this hidden marriage, a beautiful baby girl named Hannah Margaret came into their lives. This brought both joy and a new set of duties. The couple had to make big changes and give up things in order to support their growing family. Tom even quit Magnum. They moved to a 65-acre ranch in Ventura, California, because they thought it'd be the best place for their daughter to thrive. Hannah became a rising star in horse sports because of their choice, which added a new dimension to an already amazing journey for their family. Keeping it private. We learn as we live. Tom has learned a lot about how to deal with fame and relationships from the past, and he has no plans to let either of those things destroy his family. He even said, "It's been hard for me to talk about my private life and live with it. It's important to take care of your marriage," he said. "I think taking a break from work has helped." Tom, you did well. Sophia Loren's neighbor. Because he was a famous actor, it was hard for Tom to hang out with other women. Jilly was even scared when she heard that Sophia Loren, a famous Italian actress, had moved in next door at one point. Tom said in a funny way, "If I was on my way to Home Depot and she was standing in the driveway in a robe and asked me, 'Tommaso, would you like a cappuccino?' I would laugh. I could enter. We don't blame her at all, though. It's normal to feel jealous." The personal code. Even though his parts show a different side of him, Tom Selleck has a strong personal code of ethics. In fact, he is himself a very religious person. He said, "I try very hard to act ethically because it's important to my stability right now. Our society is so focused on the person. The culture says that nothing is more important than how you feel." He really is a good man. He can do it all. Tom Selleck pretty much did well at everything he put time and effort into. Tom got a basketball scholarship to play for the USC Trojans men's basketball team when he was studying business at the University of Southern California. He worked as a model at the same time. He didn't decide to try performing until his theater teacher urged him to. He finally went to the Beverly Hills Playhouse to learn how to act. A rising star. Despite a major setback when he was drafted into the U.S. Army during the Vietnam War, Tom Selleck's journey to fame and fortune seemed unstoppable. After proudly serving in the 160th Infantry Regiment, he returned home with dreams of resuming his acting career. However, he learned that he had been fired by 20th Century Fox due to his military service, forcing him to start over. Yet Tom's resilience and talent eventually paid off, leading him to star in television pilots and ultimately to his big break with Magnum P.I. While the road to success was fraught with challenges, Tom's outstanding performance and the dedication of the show's team turned Magnum P.I. into a commercial and critical triumph, earning him numerous awards and nominations, including an Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Drama Series. Political views. Tom has always said what he thinks about politics. Even though he was retired, the star said that he was a registered independent with a lot of libertarian leanings. Tom hasn't always been so open about being an active member of the National Rifle Association, though. On her show, Rosie O'Donnell asked him directly what he thought about gun ownership. He told her, "It's your show and you can talk about it after I leave." The glorious mustache. As you may already know, Tom Selleck is known for having one of the most famous mustaches in movies and TV. This made him a star. Even so, he wasn't the only one who could pull off the look with ease. Nick Offerman from Parks and Recreation and Will Ferrell in the funny movie The Legend of Ron Burgundy were both big fans of the beard look. Some things don't last forever. Tom Selleck's romantic journey has seen its fair share of highs and lows. His marriage to model Jacqueline Ray sparked a significant chapter in his life, especially when they adopted a son together. However, the initial spark between them began to dim, leading to their eventual decision to file for divorce after 11 years of marriage. It was during this challenging period in his personal life that Tom found a way to channel his emotions into his work, landing a role in the film Divorce Wars: A Love Story that resonated with his own experiences. A major contributor to their marital struggles was undoubtedly Tom's skyrocketing fame and fortune thanks to his role in Magnum P.I. His hectic schedule, which included constant set work, promotional tours, interviews, and parties, placed considerable strain on his relationship with Ray. To make matters more complex, the show's producers even pressured Tom to turn down tempting role offers, such as the iconic Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark, further complicating his personal and professional lives. His priorities are in place. Tom Selleck's marriage to Jilly Joan Mack has stood the test of time, thriving for an impressive 30 years. In an interview, Tom emphasized their strong partnership and their commitment to making joint decisions, especially when it concerns their daughter, Hannah. Unlike many Hollywood families, the Sellecks have chosen a simpler, more grounded lifestyle, favoring quality over extravagance while residing in their cozy California ranch. Tom prioritizes his relationship with Jilly as his one true love and is willing to invest the time, patience, and effort necessary for a successful marriage, especially now that he's retired from Hollywood. Despite the allure of a potential return to the industry, Tom's focus remains squarely on his family, recognizing that fame and fortune can't surpass the importance of his loved ones. Notably, Tom's friendship with Sophia Loren, his former neighbor and Italian film actress, remained platonic thanks to Jilly's trust and some reasonable boundaries. Their enduring love and commitment have made the Selleck family a shining example of lasting Hollywood relationships. Years of speculation. Fame often comes with a price tag, and even the likes of Tom Selleck, renowned for his dashing looks and rugged charm, are not immune to the whirlwind of rumors and speculations that swirl around the public eye. Over the years, he's faced persistent whispers about his health, false reports of his demise, and occasional family rumors, including alleged troubles with his beloved wife Jilly. Yet, after a lengthy and illustrious career, Tom has finally revealed the secret to navigating this intrusive storm of rumors while preserving the private life they cherished from day one of their love story. He once shared, "We don't do anything or make any decisions without consulting each other. And if one of us makes a decision involving Hannah, the other parent completely supports that position, even if you disagree." Today, Tom and Jilly find solace in their sprawling California ranch, tending to their avocado trees and breeding horses, a passion they've passed down to their professional equestrian daughter. Tom's deliberate choice to shield his private life from the prying eyes of Hollywood has allowed him to nurture his marriage and family, maintaining a delicate balance that ensures the time he spends with those he loves most is richly deserved and cherished.